Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm back with another last to first challenge, and as you can see we're at Portimao today, and as you can hear, maybe I hope you can hear it, I've got a new mic, let me know if you like it. And we're gonna start on the soft tires, and as you can see we're underfueling the car. Yeah, we're underfueling the car a little bit, so we did 32.7 laps of fuel in the car. So we're underfueling because we're expecting a safety car. This grid is not that competitive and we're expecting a safety car. We're gonna start 17th and straight away we get a really good start. Of course we're on the soft tire, so we get past an Aston Martin, we did touch him. And we're gonna go very safely through this corner because a couple of people go completely the other way. So we're gonna try and be careful here and play it smart, because when starting last, it's hard to to overtake the people and you have to be patient, but you have to pick your moments. And as you can see here, we're gonna go around the outside of corner A, who's on the hards, so it's not a really hard move. So at the start we're gonna be of course racing against people who start on the medium, so our pace should be a lot quicker. But yeah, also on the other hand, they qualified in that position, so again, the further we go on with this challenge, the faster the people get, of course. So we're in 12th position at this point, and as you can see, the car ahead, the Williams, does not have the best internet. So here we're gonna go to the inside, get on through the throttle quickly, and suddenly he steers into me and somehow he ghosts. I think he's lagging so hard that he just ghosts. And then here you can see we're still got the overtake on, and he also has the overtake on, and look how much ERS that cost us, but because he wants to fight it. We completely missed the apex there, but we do get ahead of him. I'm not quite sure why you would fight that in his position, because he's on a slower tire and that only costs him time and ERS, and he also spins right after that. Well, we are up to 11th position, and now we have the last medium runner in front of us here in the Mercedes, and we're, of course, again, we're gonna try and make the move as quick as we can, so we don't really nail that corner. It's a very hard corner. Portimao is a very hard track. We're on a pad and I do like it a lot. Actually, I really like to drive here. If you've seen my hot lap here, we did a 15.6 in TT, which without ABS is a very good lap. So I'll put a little link in the top right corner right now if you want to see that after this video. But we're behind the Mercedes and you can see that we just have more pace. But this time I don't want to use as much ERS as we did with the last guy, because again, you can't regain ERS on this track. It's really hard. It's a high downforce track, but in some tracks you do regain some ERS, but in this track you just don't. And yeah, that means that again, I did use too much overtake trying to make the move here. We think about going to the inside, but he brakes late enough to not happen anything. Someone spins, and now we finally have the speed, so we're gonna go to the outside. He defends, and we're going quite wide, and he pushes us to the edge, but it's just right, and we do get the traction again using some overtake, and we're already in the 30% after 3 laps, which is really bad. So yeah, looking back at it, something to learn from. We of course had to use so much ERS to get past these guys quickly, but in hindsight it was maybe smarter to save some more, again using some here as well to get closer, which was really unnecessary, because we're not going to even be close enough to make a pass, so it's just a waste. He goes very defensive here. Again, we use some overtake and we go wide while we can't even make any move, so it's really dumb. But we're gonna be very close to him here, and we have DRS, he doesn't, so it's gonna be well, quite an easy move. Of course the straight is not that long here, so we go to the inside and we get the move done up to 8th place, and now the 7th place is 1.5 seconds ahead. Let's see if we have enough pace to catch up. Yes, but as you can see, we're also below 10% ERS already. So we are behind the Alpine, and these guys are in a little DRS train, so it's gonna be hard. But Bas makes a mistake, and we straight away go for the gap, and we make the move. And I really like those moves that where the car ahead makes a tiny mistake, and well, it wasn't that tiny, but you straight away take advantage of it. I really like those moves. So here we're behind Jeffrey, but he also has DRS, and on Portimao, of course, in a lot of tracks, it's going to be really hard to overtake someone who's also on DRS. But it feels really bad around Portimao, even if you feel quicker than the person ahead. But here you can see that we're gonna have to run on him. So we're gonna go to the inside. He doesn't defend, so we're gonna go to the inside again after moving back. But he brakes late and he squeezes us to the inside. It's all fine, but that means that he does get the traction, and some good defending from him means that we're gonna have to stay in 6th place. And I'm gonna remind you guys, we still need a safety car, because if you see in the bottom right, we are only losing ERS or fuel. We're only losing fuel, or are we actually losing? Maybe we're gaining a little bit, but we're not gaining a little enough. I can't really see it because my quality is too bad in this editing software. About the quality, I did buy a capture card, so for the league race that I do from now on is gonna be HD. So you're gonna have to bear with me for the couple of races here. We get next to the Haas, and he's gonna brake later, but we're gonna go for a beautiful switchback. And can we pull it off? It looks like we can. A beautiful move, which means that we're now in 2nd place of the little DRS train. And that's where you want to be, of course, because the car ahead doesn't have a DRS, and that just means that the pass is going to be way easier, especially because we still don't have ERS. At some places we have to use some, and you just can't regain ERS here. I don't know what it is. I think I was running 8.8 wings for this race, so it's not like it's that high, I feel like. Of course it's pretty high, but for, yeah, I don't know. But now we're behind the AlphaTauri, and we're gonna try and make the move. And the DRS is very powerful if the car doesn't have DRS in front of you, and as you can see, we're gonna make the move on Jeffrey, and we're already up to 4th position now with all the moves. Some people spun, of course, but a lot of moves we did ourselves. So now we're in 4th position. We did get a 3-second time penalty. Joshua pits at the end of lap 11, and we're gonna stay out and hopefully catch up to Hidde, which we did in this lap, which means that we're gonna get DRS, which is why we didn't pit here. The undercut is pretty strong, but again, we needed a safety car, so I stayed out in hope that maybe we got lucky and there would be a safety car in this lap. There wasn't a safety car, but as I said, and as you could see, Hidde was in front of us, and now in the bottom left there's the Red Bull. The Red Bull is gonna come, and are we able to get out ahead of him? Yes, we are, just about. So actually we overcut Hidde somehow, because he told me afterwards he had a very shit out lap. I'm not completely sure, maybe he fought a little bit, but we did have a good lap. We did have a good in lap, and well, he didn't, so we did the overcut. We made it work somehow, and we passed him as well, which means that we're in a net P3 right now. But again, I'm gonna remind you guys that we still need a safety car. So of course, as the time went on, I was getting less and less hopeful about a safety car, because not a lot of people were spitting or retiring. And yeah, we got another warning, and we were not gaining any fuel back. Someone retires in the pits here, but again, nothing happening. So now we're gonna make the move on Joshua. He does weave, trying to break the slipstream, but the DRS is so powerful that there's really nothing he can do there. As we get another warning, because at this point, yeah, I always blame it on the fact that we just didn't practice, so that's why I got warnings now. But I really get a lot of warnings always. So now we're 2nd And again, we still need fuel. So at this point, and we also need ERS. We don't have ERS left. At this point, I had enough pace to keep up with Steph easily. But I wanted to save fuel. So what do you do when you don't have fuel? You're gonna try and lift and coast. And I'm very bad at lift and coasting. And lift and coast is what I do here. You lift before you brake. So yeah, you let go of the throttle and somehow you gain some fuel back there. Or well, somehow it makes sense, but yeah, I'm not very good at it. Actually, I'm very shit at it. So it means that if I underfuel the car, I have no chance of saving it. And as you can see in bottom right, we really tried to save our fuel behind Steph. Maybe we could have tried even more, but at a certain point, I felt like it was not attainable to save the fuel. So we just needed a safety car. So I thought, let's just drive. Let's just finally get past him. We have some ERS back. 4% more than last lap, so really nothing. But we're gonna pass him, try to pull away, and just hope for a safety car. And yeah, you can already tell, of course, by the fact that it was not a good decision to underfuel the car, that there's not gonna be a safety car. So we get past Steph and we were able to pull away. There's gonna be 10 more laps now, but it's now lap 30. Nothing happened, no safety car. We pulled away a bit, but yeah, nothing to do. And now it's lap 30, so there's not gonna be a safety car anymore. And yeah, so we spin here a little bit. It was really a dumb spin, you know. Yeah, but I was really not focused anymore because I knew that I would have to let them all go. Anyway, so that's the end of the race. Yeah, don't underfuel your car because you're never sure if there's gonna be safety car. You can always be like, there's always a high probability that there's gonna be a safety car. Some races more than other, but you never know for sure. So we're gonna cross the line here. It's very disappointing. If you still enjoyed, leave a like. In the screen right now, you're gonna see my last to first challenge. Go ahead and watch it, and I'll see you guys next time.